Now Pickett on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them, and they took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone, and he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Going play action. Ritter. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Ritter from the gun. Checks this one down to Robinson. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will extend their lead even further. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
First and 10, here's Pickett. That's complete to Robinson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Pickett now on first down. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
Ritter back to throw. This one left side, caught by Patterson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
Ready.
Back to throw, Ritter. Another completion, right back to Patterson. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Second down throw coming for Ritter. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's Pickett on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw, Pickett. Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now Pickett. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Allen Robinson, 63 yards. And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Again, it's Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Robinson on a give right side. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 77 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Short throw caught by Pitts. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 4th down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Pickett back to the air on second down. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. How to approach this. Third down and 16 yards to go. Back to throw. Pickett. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Richie Grant. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Here we go.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1. Robinson with another carry. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 97 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. On the give, here's Robinson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. Ritter now looking to throw it this time. Caught out left side by Robinson. Down inside the 10 and down to the 7-yard line. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Falcons are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. coup now for the point after. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He's got it at the 10, and he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Pickett now from the gun here. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Warren. And he'll go down at the 28. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. One final shot for Pickett. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 15. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you could just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Dolphins taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and off we go from Seattle. DJ Dallas to return it from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Here's Walker to start the drive. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Here's 2nd and 3. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Smith going to move him around. Now Geno on 1st down. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Walker now on 1st and 10. And some room to roam now. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a 1st down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Now Geno. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Noah Fant from 10 yards out. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Jason Myers now for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flat. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, we're talking new football here. We're talking new models, new paradigms, new ways of looking at things. They score, line up for the PAT, fake it, and go up 8-0. I'm kind of at a loss here because if I'm going to go for 2, I'm going to ask him to put the ball in the 2-yard line and bring my offense out.
Exactly. Opening drive of the game, faking it is bold enough from the 15. That's quite another thing.
I know a lot of people fall back on analytics, but still, I think that person would tell you, put your offense in and go from the 2, not from the 15.
Still got it, though.
Yes, they did. Give them credit.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. A solid stiff arm. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Tua going to throw. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Here is 3rd and 5. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23. Tua now on first down. It's brought in by Wilson. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Mostert will score. Touchdown, Miami. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. He's got it, so they take just the 1 here, and that makes it an 8-7 game in the first. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a second down and 9. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 42. It'll be a 9-yard gain that time, but it'll also be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here, as they've got it with a third down and less than a yard. Throwing now is Geno. There goes a deep ball. End zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 42 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention, got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and threw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting it and by him going up and getting it.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Berrios now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both...
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. He's on his way. And they will finally get him, but not
Bro,
until
you
he's
gonna
all
run
the
the
way
same
down
play on
inside
me
the 15-yard
every single
line.
time and not expect that to
And they'll
happen.
take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 21-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback. Down the numbers. There he goes. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Seahawks are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. And going right back to Walker. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 84 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. They'll try the air now with Smith. That is taken in by the tight end Fan. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Geno now to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyler Lockett. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks take a 3-touchdown lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Berrios now from his end zone. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Now Tua going to change the play. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
16 yards.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Braxton Berrios. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken at the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Smith. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the 2nd half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. On first down, it's Smith. And he is going to slide to a halt inside the 5-yard line. Here's Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch out their lead.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. To the right side, this is Walker. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 125 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker, 28 yards. And the Seahawks will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it. Pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll increase their lead to 28. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard.
Lead.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. To throw right away is Howell. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down. Little bootleg here. Howell. They'll roll him out right. Throw right side complete to Dotson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Howell, he'll look to throw it. That one complete out to Dotson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up second down. Robinson up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down. Again, it's Robinson. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. Fourth down. They'll try and run for it. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Robinson is in. Touchdown, Commanders. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And the kick is good, and the Commanders out to a 7-0 lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Back at the 15-yard line.
On play action, here's Tua. His throw incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. So on fourth down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Back deep here, Jamison Crowder. That's pulled in at the 32. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
2nd and 6. Now Howell. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. Short throw to the tight end Thomas. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Here's Howell. That's out wide here for Robinson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Berrios now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. On first and 10, it's Robinson. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Here's Hal to throw on second down. Escaping the pressure right. He gets it to Thomas. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Off play action. It's Howell. This pass hauled in by Dotson. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 4.
On the draw, Robinson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Sam Howell. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 21-0.
Commanders 21, Dolphins nothing. Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Tua wants to throw it on second down. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
19 yards. And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Tua now on first down. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Tua, a final shot before half. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Dolphins nothing.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Berrios now from his end zone.
You streaming on it? I don't see. They can't hear you? Let me hear it. What the fuck? Am I lagging? Or are you lagging? What the fuck? What the fuck, nigga? This is insane, bro. What the fuck? Alright, let me test something. Yo, Nardo. You lagging? Hey, they hear you. Yo, why does this sound like that? Is there people watching? Damn, I said my hold up. Gotcha. Hello? My sister left. Let me try something. Hello. I'll leave the party and join back. Do you hear my sister? Oh, the connection server has to go off. Hold up. The fuck? Hello? Is it better? It's better now, huh? Yeah, that's weird. It says I can't download Madden. My shit's off. Alright, there we go. Hello? It's good now? Yeah, there we go. Ooh. There we go. Start lagging again. Hello? Hell no. Yeah, what? It's cause I got Madden.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. And they'll begin by running the option. And maybe the wrong read there, as he's going to go down immediately. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And bulldozing his way through. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That good for 22 and a first down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2nd and 7. Now it's Jackson. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. And boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
They're going for it with Dobbins. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal. Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And this time he is in.
Yes.
J.K. Dobbins. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he is going to lose yardage here. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They run once more with McKinnon. They're going to drop him behind the line yet again, and things going from bad to worse. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Looking to throw is Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. Into space at the 45. And finally brought down at the 43. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Jerick McKinnon, 43 yards. And the Chiefs are back within a couple of the lead.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. He's got it at the 2. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. The defense stands tall, and they're going to hold on to their 8-6 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6. Throwing is Jackson. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Crossing route, he finds Likely. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. He got 29 yards that time.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory right at the 40. Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection.
Yeah, I got 3 minutes left.
And get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Here we go on 4th down. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
I'm about to watch you play.
Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton.
Oh, you're in the actual game? Damn, that shit's gonna take forever.
Tucker down to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Richie James on the return. And it takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to put completions together, push the end zone, and then make that one
Let me start my game.
animated.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Mahomes throw complete there to Moore. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good, and that'll get the lead down to 5.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
1 second, all that remains.
Aguilar in motion left. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson.
Looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Justin Reed.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
That's still my man, though. And I appreciate you stop calling him. Look at your phone. I just sent a picture. Look at your phone.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
That's what it is. You want to put the bottle there with it. You got that ball in your face. What you talking about?
Huh? Alright. Alright, I'm on.
They accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
How the fuck do my graphics look that? What the fuck? Ew. Performance mode or image quality?
On second down,
Choose
here's
one
Mahomes.
insert highest light possible.
This one to Kelsey, that's complete.
Yeah, my graphics look like fucking ass.
Down to the 16-yard line.
Holy
A real
fuck.
field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the
Which one do you have on? Performance mode and quality? Image quality. Your
Here's
quality.
Mahomes now on the option right. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
My favorite team is the Dolphins.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Just looking at it
You
from a
good?
defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone,
Am I lagging?
Tight end is one of the guys you got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get
I'm waiting for you.
in this case, he had the
Oh, I saw that shit.
They just didn't complete it.
No, he lost this shit.
They take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But that was
You passed it.
aggressive
Oh,
call.
Kelsey is ass.
Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6.
Some bullshit.
So on fourth down,
Have you got Benner at Warzone?
and Butker on for the Chiefs field goal.
Yeah.
Just 32 yards officially from the right hash.
You been dropping kills?
Butker's kick here is good, and that will cut the lead down to just
We
2.
should play that later.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the
You want-
locker room.
Alright, bet.
Mission, and at least they were able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit
I'll be right back, but I'm gonna watch your live. I'm gonna go in the living room for a little bit.
Turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got
Yeah, I'll be back.
chipping into the us.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
From the 25, here's second down at 7.
A quick pass out to Aguilar. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. They'll go again with Dobbins.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. And quickly, they get to the line. On second down, Jackson.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
The touch and time here are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. On third down, Jackson. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on fourth down? They'll go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Mahomes to throw on second down. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Patrick Mahomes fighting Mecole Hardman. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is up to 5. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going.
Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember, the last time they were out, they went for it on 4th down, did not get it, and that led to a touchdown on the other side. So they need a response here.
They certainly do, and I just have a question for you. You think that was a gut feel, or was that analytics that came into play there deciding to go for it on 4th down?
That felt like gut to me. What about you?
Yeah, absolutely, because the way it backfired, where they are in the game, all of those things, that didn't feel like an analytics call. It certainly felt like, hey, I feel like we can get this right now. And unfortunately, it didn't work out for them.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Here's Jackson. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. From the gun, Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Ravens on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd down and 4.
Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
The Arrowhead crowd in full roar. Here's 3rd down.
Jackson.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Well, this offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. That one into the hands of Flowers. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Now Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Edwards. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
J.K. Dobbins. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
Hey, 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 hey. Hello? You done? You done with that game?
So now an extra point doesn't help much.
Almost.
They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Now Jackson. That's caught at the 2. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3.
There you are.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's James.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mahomes will throw. Screen play, McKinnon. He's got room past the 30, and he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be...
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Here's 2nd down. Mahomes
Completes it to Hardman. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 44-yard line.
Huh? You want me to check? Why, you about to get off?
Mahomes to throw.
You've been 3 minutes and 29 seconds.
Now another timeout.
How long have you been streaming? You started 3 hours ago. Yeah, that's it. Alright, there we go. You got 44 seconds left. Oh, you loser? Oh, you about to get up there, huh?